Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a brand new video. So today I am so excited because I am bringing you guys the iconic, the most perfect holiday makeup base routine that you will ever see, okay? This base routine will take you through every holiday, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, whatever you need. This is the routine that you need to jot down, memorize it, whatever you need to do, but you need to try this out, okay? I am so beyond excited and so grateful to be partnering up with One Size Beauty to show you guys how amazing their products are, which I'm sure you guys already know, but I'm gonna show you how to create a flawless, long-wearing, beautiful base routine for all your holiday needs, okay? So, you already know. Grab your cafecito and let's jump right into today's look. As always, my skin has been prepped. I am super oily, so I do have to make sure that it is nice and moisturized, but not oily because that can either make or break this base routine. So with that said, the skin is prepped. She is ready for makeup application. So let's jump right into it. I am going to start with the star of today's show, which is the One Size Secure the Sweat Dry Till Dawn Primer. This is going to lock in your makeup and it's going to mattify it. All you need to do is take a pea-sized amount. You guys have seen me use this on my channel so many times, and it's because it is that girl. If you want your makeup to really hold during the holidays, you need this, okay? It is really going to make it last all night, through the partying, through the drinking, through the crying, through the hugging, through whatever you are gonna go through. This is going to keep your makeup in place. So I'm just going to pat it into the skin. That is the key with this product. You don't want to rub it in because it will peel. So make sure you're tapping it, especially around our T-zone, since us oily girls tend to get a little greasy there. I'm gonna be a little extra. I mean, it is a holiday makeup tutorial, so I want to ensure that my makeup stays put all night long. So I'm gonna go in with my Secure the Blur. This one is going to do exactly what it says. It's going to blur the skin, and it's also a little bit tacky, so it's going to hold on to your base, and it's going to act as a great gripping primer. So again, we want to do the same thing. We're just going to tap it into the skin and let it dry for a few minutes. I usually like to let my primers dry maybe like close to 5 minutes. Meanwhile, I'll go get me a coffee, catch up on some TikToks, text back a friend that I haven't texted back in like 2 weeks, you know, something. I want my skin to be blurred. I want my skin to look beautiful, matte, flawless. So I'm gonna go in with my One Size Turn Up the Base BBB cream. I am like probably halfway done with my foundation. Like, do you see the top of it is squeezed out? Because I love this product so much. This is in the shade medium 3G. If you are my foundation twin, this is your color. Okay, so the key to this is less is key because this is such a beautiful mattifying and full coverage foundation. I find that I don't need as much, so we don't get cakey. We definitely don't want to get cakey. We don't want to look cakey. We want to eat cake during the holidays, but we don't want to be the cake. So we're just going to blend that, tap it in with a sponge. You can also use a brush, of course, and I'm mainly going to concentrate this in the outer perimeter of the face where I have a lot more discoloration. Just like that. Look at how beautiful that is looking. The skin is going to be nice and matte, but not drying, which is why it's so important for you to make sure that you are moisturizing and prepping your skin the right way. Even if we are oily girls, we still need to be prepping the skin right. The skin is absolutely giving what it needs to give, which is soft, natural, matte. I'm going to go in with a little bit of bronzer. This is just going to warm up the skin a little bit more. And we are just going to take that onto the cheekbones where the sun naturally would hit your face. I'm not going to go too heavy-handed with my bronzer today because I really want the skin to be the center focus of the makeup. Obviously, like, I want the skin to truly thrive. So I'm just going to add a little bit of my bronzer on to my forehead and then drag it down. You guys know the deal. I'm going to go in with a concealer that is a little similar to my skin tone. And then I'm going to go in with a lighter concealer because I really want the under eyes to be nice and bright. I'm going to take my sponge and squeezing the tip of the sponge and tapping that in place. I'm going to bring that up here so I can really follow the shape of the eye that I'm going for, which is more of a lifted cat eye. I'm going to take a little bit of my One Size concealer in the shade Medium 1 Neutral. This is a little lighter, so I'm going to tap it into the inner part of, like, the under eye, so just right here. And then I'm going to take some on the nose and then the center of the forehead because I really want everything to be cohesive. By bringing a little bit of light to the center of the face, it's really going to emphasize the eyes. It's really going to focus on the skin and really make it look nice and illuminated, like you actually got 8 hours of sleep, but you did it because you were too worried about not overcooking your turkey. So make sure you tap that concealer in. Do some quick little taps. This concealer is perfect if you have dark circles because it is full coverage and it immediately, like that line that I had, it just disappeared. If you have fine lines, if you have textured skin, large pores, oily skin, this is the concealer for you, and it's going to be super long wearing. Again, same thing with my forehead, just keeping it onto the center, almost like a little triangle. And then I'm going to use my sponge again. Actually, I'm going to switch it to the bottom, so whatever foundation and bronzer is on there will just like blend together. Let's lock everything in place. I'm going to show you guys the best blurring powders that not only will keep your makeup in place and keep the oil under control, but literally it'll make your skin look like a filter. Of course, the One Size Beauty Ultimate Setting Powder. My personal favorite is this one in the shade Translucent. I actually had the tiny little one, ran out, and got the big one. They also have the new one, which is the Ultra Pink. If you love a really bright under eye, this is going to be it for you. It is for light to medium skin tones. I am going to go in with the shade Translucent for today. I'm going to go back with my sponge. And I am going to set the under eye. This has a claim of 24-hour wear. I've never worn my makeup for 24 hours. Have you guys ever worn your makeup for 24 hours? I would love to know, or to share a story if you have worn your makeup for more than 24 hours and how did it look afterwards. I'm an old lady, okay? I go to bed by 9. Like, if I am hosting a Thanksgiving or anything, thank you for coming, but you gotta go by 9. Just kidding. I'm going to take that same powder, and with my sponge, I'm just going to press it on the center. I'm not going to go around the forehead because I am going to go in with my bronzer and set that in place. And then I'm going to go underneath the cheekbones, right where we applied that bronzer. And this is just going to give the skin the ultimate blurring effect. I'm going to take this shade from the Made for Shade Bronze Sculpt Trio in the shade Medium, and I am going to pretty much just set the places where that bronzer was laid down because I really want to make sure that everything is set. We don't want anything to move around. We want the skin to be flawless, matte, blurred, long wearing, all of the above. Just taking a little bit because this powder is so pigmented. And then I'm going to use a little bit of the Cool Tone bronzer. And I'm going to take that to the nose. Just a little bit because I did already contour it with the cream contour. And I like to take a little bit right here. It just really snatches the nose. And then when you are ready, we're gonna go ahead and pretty much dust off the powder just around the nose. Now the key to a really nice, bright, and soft under eye is not to swipe, you want to press. So use a brush that is small enough to get underneath your eyes and literally press that powder into the skin. Because it is so finely milled, it is just going to become one with your skin and look flawless. If you guys are super insecure about your under eyes, this powder, look at that. Like, it looks amazing. I'm gonna take a blush that is a little pink and a little peachy. Again, I'm not gonna overdo it with the blush as I usually do because the skin is what's gonna do the whole talking for us, okay? So I'm gonna use a brush that's a little more like loose, something like this, so we don't use so much of the blush. And then I'm also gonna bring it to the nose. Let's finish off strong, and I'm gonna take a little bit of a highlighter, and then I'm also gonna take some to the forehead just to kind of give us a glistening effect all over. It is the holidays, you cannot go overboard with highlighter, okay? The last step, you guys, this is crucial, okay? The One Size Until Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. You need this. I literally have a backup because I cannot go out without this. If I want my makeup to stay in place for hours on end, if I am going to be crying, if it's going to be hot and humid, which it is here in Texas, this is the spray that you need for the holidays. I don't know about you guys, but us Latinos, we are big huggers. We are constantly hugging your tias, your tios, anybody that walks into the door. And I don't know about you, I don't want my makeup to transfer onto anybody else's clothes. That is the most embarrassing thing ever. And this is not going to do that, okay? This is going to keep your makeup where it's supposed to be, which is on your face. So let's go ahead and shake this bad boy up, set the skin, and then I'm gonna come back in a few hours and show you guys how bomb this makeup will wear through the entire night. Look at how beautiful the skin is, super matte. Like, this is the skin I want to live in, okay? So it is currently 2:30. Where is my phone? I think Lincoln took it because I needed to distract him while I finished this bomb look for you guys. But I will be back by the end of the night. I will do some check-ins and show you guys how the skin is looking. This is how the skin is looking. It is currently 6:30, and if I sound a little funny, it's because I have my little tray in. But I just finished having dinner, and you guys, I had birria tacos. And if you know or have had birria tacos, they're super greasy, super messy, and my skin is still giving, okay? So I am gonna go finish I'm gonna finish cleaning up my makeup room, my makeup station. I am making some notes, planning some videos for you guys, and I will show you guys how the skin is looking like at the end of the night, but so far so good. It is officially 9:19 and I am ready for bed. Oh my gosh, you guys, this makeup, even my lipstick has stayed on. I did retouch it earlier, but this is it. This is your holiday base routine, okay? Don't tell me I didn't show you and I didn't warn you that your skin was gonna look bomb. I have the smallest amount of oil peeking through, like the smallest amount, nothing that a little bit of your One Size powder won't take away, and your skin is going to look refreshed. It's gonna look bomb. It's gonna last all day. It's gonna be transfer proof. It's gonna be waterproof, and it's just going to look amazing. So I hope you guys try out this base routine featuring One Size Beauty products. Thank you again so much for partnering up with me in today's video. I will have everything linked in the description box down below so you guys can check it out for yourself. I'm sure you guys have tried these products because honestly, they have gone viral for so many good reasons. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and take this makeup off, chill for the rest of the night, enjoy a glass of wine. I love you guys, stay safe, and until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!